The open plan is a very popular architectural solution, allowing for the kitchen and living room to be united in one space. In an open plan home, different activities can take place in the same zone without creating disconnection. The result is a sense of continuity and unity, facilitating the sharing of the space, such as a kitchen and living room, all in one. However, to avoid a chaotic space, it's best to subdivide the room into functional areas through fluid but clear separations, indicating the different open plan zones and creating passages within the space. Here are 5 tips and design ideas for decorating an open plan kitchen and living room. 1. Divide the space into functional areas. Start from the floor plan and organize the space by dividing it into subzones according to their use. The entryway, the kitchen, the dining zone, and the living room should be clearly distinguished, but at the same time merged well with one another. If you have an L-shaped floor plan, the subdivision of the spaces will be easier. The shorter side can be dedicated to the kitchen, while the longer, more spacious side is used for the living room, perhaps with the dining area and a table. If instead you have a rectangular open plan, organization of the functional areas can depend on different factors: the position of the main entrance, the windows, the kitchen facilities, and access to other rooms in the home. 2. Choose furniture which can be viewed at 360 degrees. Opt for freestanding and double-sided furniture to establish the zones or indicate passages. The trendiest solution for dividing the cooking area from the relaxation zone is to create a kitchen with an island or peninsula, or even better, with an integrated snack bar or table. In this way, the dining area itself divides the work surfaces of the kitchen from the relaxation and conversation zone of the living room. The double-sided bookcase is another popular idea for dividing an open plan. These eye-catching decor elements can be used to clearly divide a space without building walls, enriching the space without overcrowding it. A double-sided bookcase, or even better, one distinguished by a minimal pole structure, can effectively divide the living room and dining area and be used in both zones. Less common, but just as functional, is the use of a double-sided wardrobe as a room divider. This decor element creates an important filter. It can be compared to a traditional wall, but with the advantage of offering storage space to the zones that it separates. If the wardrobe has too much impact for your taste, you can consider a dividing storage element with less volume. The sideboard. Placed in the middle of the room, a double-sided sideboard can help to divide 2 areas and create functional passages. A further popular and valid solution is to place the sofa in the center of the room, with the backrest facing the kitchen. The result is a natural division between the cooking zone and relaxation area, creating a sense of privacy in the living room. 3. Don't combine more than 4 colors or materials. Even though the functional areas are different, an open plan kitchen and living room should be consistent with each other from an aesthetic and chromatic point of view. Choose a predominant tone and construct your color palette by pairing a few other similar shades, giving movement and depth to the space. To create more variety, you can pair different materials such as wood, marble, matte or glossy lacquers, glass, and ceramic. The important thing is that the different materials merge well with each other, chromatically and stylistically. To avoid an excess, don't incorporate more than 4 colors and materials. Say yes to an accent color which highlights decor and accessories, making the space both sophisticated and fun. 4. Don't forget order and cleanliness. Always include closed storage space in which you can store any objects which may create a sense of disorder if left in sight. Yes to sideboards and cupboards to neatly store plates and glasses, ceramic, table decor, or even some pantry staples. Suspended or floor-standing storage units are also super useful for storing books, CDs, magazines, or objects which are used daily. If the space allows for it, you can also consider incorporating an entryway wardrobe to hide jackets, bags, and shoes. 5. Use lighting to its full potential. Each zone of the open plan space should have its own correct lighting. Choose a lamp design and mix the different types according to the zone. The ceiling lamp or pendant light above the table, the floor lamp in the living room or entryway, the table lamp on the TV stand, and wall lamps on the walls of the entire open plan interior. Alternatively, opt for a more eclectic approach, choosing a different lamp model for each zone, but without going over the top. It's better to not combine more than 2 or 3 lamp models, always maintaining stylistic continuity in the shape and color. Also pay attention to the bulb temperature. Never pair cold light with warm light. In this video, we've seen 5 practical tips for decorating an open plan interior. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and click on the bell to be notified every time we post a new video. For more information, write to us in the comments or contact our customer service. See you soon!